Hi friends, good morning everyone. How are you guys?
Good morning, sir. How are you, sir?
Yeah, I'm fine, Monica. Thank you. So how is going on, guys? Everything? So we started with TestNG, right? Yesterday. So
Yes, sir.
did you get chance to practice on all these? Whatever we discussed? Guys, did you get chance to practice everything? In the,
We
in
did
the
not start this 10 years still, sir. I did not start.
I too, sir.
you started or not yet started?
Not yet started. TestNG up to test.
No, every day you need to, whatever I'm telling you, those all you need to practice, guys. Okay.
But sir, I got error in the up for uploading image.
Uploading image. Which site you are referring?
Chrome browser.
No. Browser, it is fine. Uploading which site you are using? That is what my question is. Which website you are referring?
Website means you told me that internet dot
Yeah, Internet Hierarchy. Yeah.
hierarchy. Yeah.
Yeah.
That.
That one,
Same. I did the same example, but I am getting error.
what error you are getting?
I will say this. I will share my screen after the session.
Yeah. Sure. Okay. So sometimes what happened is we need to click on it by using actions class. I told you, click on that and all. Did you follow same thing? Directly that browse button you cannot able to click on. You need to use action. Sometimes when normal way it is not working, then you need to click on by using actions class. Okay. So my screen is shared. Okay. Let me share my screen. You can see here, which example, upload example, right? Are you following this way? File upload using robot, file upload using. Oh, you are talking about screenshot, right? Screenshot, where it is there? I think nested frames. Oh, this is screenshot. Okay. So talking about what? Taking the screenshot or file upload?
No, sir. Using auto IT. Yeah, that one.
Okay, using auto IT. Same way you are following.
Same way I followed. Same way I followed.
Okay. Fine. So we'll see that what is the error and all. Okay. And now let me continue with the TestNG part, other stuff and all. So far we have seen, guys, assignment for you is like what are all the so far you have done. Try to convert all of them into TestNG and let me know how it is working. Okay, try to convert it into TestNG. Means put instead of public static void main, you can remove and you can put @test. Okay. What are all the test cases are there? So all you can convert it into test case format. Perfect. So this is one test case we are having. Let me convert few more test cases also. And at the end, let me close my driver as well. So instead of closing my driver over here and all, let me do some other way. Like I'm going to use here before method. Just launch. I'm taking one method here. Okay, what are the code here I am having? This code I'm putting it into the before method. But what is the error you are getting? So here WebDriver is local to this particular method. So you need to make it as global. Perfect. You're making it as a global. Now no error is there. Fine. So, and at the same time, I want to write after method also. Okay, I'm making it as driver.quit I am using. Okay, perfect. Guys, this point is clear for everyone. So what it is going to do? Before executing this test case, first it will execute what? Before method, and then it is going to execute after method. Okay, before method and after method. Did you remember the order of the annotations, guys? Anyone?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, what is the order, madam?
Before class, before shoot, before class, before method, and the test case, and the test cases, after method, after class, after shoot.
Yeah, perfect. That is the, yeah. And before test and after test is also there. I will tell you later when it is going to run. So yeah, see, this point is clear for everyone. Before method and after method I have added. So before executing this test case, first it is going to perform this operation. Once test case is completed, it is going to do what? After method, it is going to execute. It is going to close your browser. Okay. Similar way, let me have some more classes also. Let me copy from here. So which one let me take? You might be worked with drag and drop operation. Okay, let me take this one also. So drag and drop, and at the same time alerts example also is there. Let me copy and let me paste it here. Actions example also. Just I'm taking some test cases, guys. Nothing coding will be there here. Actions example, you are doing something. I want to convert this. How I can convert, guys? Guys, how I can convert this at the rate test? Public void. Which test case? This one? Actions test case, right? Actions test. That's it. So just import at the rate test. That's it, right? So if you want, you can do this way. Drop down example you have done, right? You can copy these statements. Okay, you can copy these statements. Fine. Now I'm removing from here. Okay, perfect. Now this test case also ready. Okay, similar way. Yeah. Actions is ready. Now alert example is there. This is something we are working with the alert and all. Okay, this one also I want to convert it to TestNG related test case. How we can convert public void alerts. Okay, please import it. Similar way, I want to do what? I want to write all these statements. Okay, I'm removing this part from here. That's it, right, guys? That's it. So this test case is also ready now. Okay, perfect. Guys, where we are with the Java videos part? All are done or how is it? Yes, guys,
Done, sir.
everything is done?
Yes, sir, done.
Okay, perfect. Any doubts in that?
No, sir.
Everything is clear? Okay, very good. So I'm going to upload few more videos soon, shortly. So please refer that share drive every day, whatever I'm uploading and all. Yeah, few more videos will be there, which you may require while working with the our Selenium and all. How to connect to the Excel, how to connect to the properties files, how to read the data from text files, and how we can connect to the database using Java. So all these things also I'm going to upload soon. Yeah, that's fine. See, guys, all the test cases we converted. Fine. Yesterday, what we have seen, guys? Yesterday, we have seen what? What are all the different things enabled, false, and priority we have seen. What is the order of the execution? What is the order of the annotations? All the things we have seen, right? Perfect. Okay. Now, in this case, guys, Now, in this case, we're going to see one more way of doing the things. Like these are all the 5 test cases are there. Okay, let me assume here drag and drop example is there, for example, or drop down example is there. For example, after this test case only, let me have one more. Let me have one more test case here. Okay, I see here. I want to execute this test case. After this test case is executed, okay, so I want to maintain relationship between these 2 test cases. Or instead of here, what I can do is, okay, our annotations example is there, right? Okay, so these are all the few tests are there. 1, 2, 3, 4 tests are there. Okay, let me have 5th test also. But let me have 5th test also. Okay, this is my 5th test. Okay, this is the 5th test case. But one condition I want to maintain. I want to maintain one condition. This 5th method is depending on the 4. If 4 is passing, then only I want to run this. If 4 is failing, then I don't want to run the 5th test case. Guys, are you understanding my point? 4th test case, 5th test case is depending on what? 4. If 4 is passed, then only I want to run 5th. If 4 is failed, I don't want to run 5th one. Okay, then you need to maintain relationship between these 2 test cases. For that, you need to use what? Depends on methods will be there. Depends on methods. Which methods? So I want to depend on what? A test 4 I want to depend on. Method name you need to provide. That's it. Depends on methods. You are depending on this particular method. If it is passed, then only it is going to run. Let me run now, and you can observe carefully here whether it is running or not. See the result. Test case 5th is executed successfully. Okay, test case 5th is executed successfully. But so now I want to make my test case fail. Assert true, right? You are expecting true, but I am providing false. Now is it going to run 5th test case? Guys, is it going to run 5th test case now? Because you are depending on 4, but 4 is failing. Failing means this assert. You can see carefully here. Assert that assert true. You are giving false here. Okay, you are giving what? False here. You are expecting true, but you are giving false. So it is going to fail. Okay, so once this test case is failed, it is not going to run 5th test case. Please observe carefully here. This is about depends on methods. You want to maintain relation between methods. Okay, see, failure 1, skipped will be there. Skipped, see, skips 1. One test case is skipped. Which one that is? 5th test case. 5th one will not be executed. You can carefully observe here. 5th test case, anything printed? No. So 5th test case will be what, guys? Skipped. Because you are depending on 4th test case, but 4 is failing. But you are mentioned here depends on methods. If this method works fine, then only this is going to run. See, in real time and all, guys, some test cases is depending on before test case and all. So if that test case is failed, then what is the matter of executing the next functionality? Sorry. Let me take an Amazon application. You have selected your item, add to cart is done. Okay, you placed the order. You placed the order. Okay, so you entered your payment gateway, but payment gateway is failing. Payment gateway is failing, then what is the use of showing the order information to the customer? So not required, right? So payment gateway is successful, then only it is going to show you, okay, you ordered successfully this item, so and so item and all. So if payment test case is failed, then there is no matter of executing the order test case, order confirmation test case. So like this way, whenever you are having dependency between multiple methods, you can handle that by using what, guys? Depends on methods. You can handle by using depends on methods, you can handle. Okay, perfect. So far it is clear, guys, everyone. What I told you, depends on methods. What is the use of it, guys? Guys, what is the use of it? Depends on methods.
The
Whenever,
test case won't run if the previous test case is failed.
whenever you want to maintain the relationship between the test cases, then that is possible by using depends on methods. Okay. So if previous test case, whatever the method you are depending on, if it is not working, then it is not going to execute the remaining test case and all. Okay. So the point is clear, right? Perfect. Now, sir, you told you how to run the particular test class. This class only I am running manually. But I want to run all these 5 classes. I want to run all these, what, guys? 5 classes I want to run. Then you need to go for that is also possible with TestNG, because each test case you are opening and running, there is no use of it, right? It is more of a manual. You are opening each test case and running. But my point is TestNG will allow us to run multiple classes also. See how I am going to run multiple classes. Carefully understand here. So I am selecting all these. Right click, TestNG, convert to TestNG. One option will be there. Select what are all the classes you want. Convert to TestNG. Okay, perfect. See, it is going to generate this XML for us. Click on finish. What is the name? Okay, click on finish. See, it is generated one XML for us. Guys are understanding my point? Whatever the test cases you want, just right click on it, go to TestNG, convert to TestNG. Convert to TestNG. So it is going to generate a one testng.xml for us. See, again, I am telling you testng1.xml I have given. Click on finish. See, one XML will be generated. By using this XML, you can run multiple test cases also. See here. See, like this is the syntax for it. Okay, this is the syntax. So first you need to give the XML. You don't need to write all this and all. Just now I showed you, right? Automatically you can generate what classes you want to run. These are all the classes I want to run. Okay, so like this way you can work, like this way you can work with the, yeah. So if I will run now, how we can run this? See, all these 5 different test cases, it is going to run now. Please carefully understand here. Now you will be getting out of all these test cases, wherever before suit will be there, that will be executed first. And ending after suit will be executed first. And each and every class, before class will be there, that one will be executed. Okay. Now I hope you understand the importance of before suit and after suit. It is suit level. Okay. So what are all the classes you have given here? Only once it is going to execute before suit in the beginning, and usually in real time and all reporting kind of stuff, we are going to put it into a before suit that you will understand at the time of framework. Okay. But presently you need to understand like before suit will be executed very beginning, and after suit will be executing at the ending of the suit execution. Okay. I want to run now. Very simple. TestNG run as TestNG suit. Carefully understand here. All the 5 different classes it is going to run for us now. Guys, everybody is following?
Yes, sir.
Okay, perfect. See, all the classes it is executing, guys. Everything it is executing. See, each and every test case it is opening and it is executing. Okay. Okay, guys, total how many test case executed? 17, passes 15, failure 1. You can open this TestNG result easily. You can understand what is happening and all. See what test cases are passed and failed. You can able to see here. See 5 different classes it is executed, right? Successfully. Okay. So these all 4 are working fine. No issues in that. This test case, what is the problem? Test case 4 is failed. Why it is failed? See, we added assertion failure, right? So this test case 5, what happened? Tell me. Guys.
On test case 4. That's why it
Yeah,
is
it
failed.
depends on test case 4. That is the reason it is skipped. It is
Yeah.
not failed. It is skipped. Okay. So like this way, you can execute n number of classes by using testng.xml file. Okay. In the XML file, different things will be there. Let me talk about all these and all. Okay. Let me assume, for example, this test case. Okay. This test case is there. I am marking, and also you need to understand. See, for example, real time, we need to mark each and test case either smoke or sanity or regression. We need to make each test case as what, guys? We need to mark them either smoke or sanity or regression. So future, for example, we got a new build from the development team. We need to run only smoke test cases. Okay, or at the ending, after system testing, we need to hand over the application to the UAT. Then we are performing sanity testing. We need to execute only sanity. Or once entire testing is completed in the sprint and you need to perform the complete regression testing, then you need to run only regression. Guys, are you getting my point? So to do this, we need to group our test cases. Okay. To do this, what we need to do, guys? We need to group our test cases. We need to grouping our test cases. Okay. So you can group your test cases, either it may be a smoke or sanity or regression. See here, I'm grouping, for example, groups equal to, I am giving, for example, I am marking this test case as, okay, I'm marking this test case as smoke test case. I'm marking this test case as what, guys? Smoke test case. Similarly, other test cases also. I'm marking this test case as what, guys? I'm marking this test case as regression. Perfect. Drop down example. I am marking this test case as sanity. Okay. And drop down example 2 are there. Why 2?
Drag and drops. Drop down one, drag and drop.
Oh, okay. I'm marking this test case as smoke only. Okay. In the annotation example, whatever the test cases are there, here also let me mark them. Test case is here. So, okay, I want to mark here also groups. Here also. Okay, what I'm doing, guys, I'm marking this test case also regression. Okay. Perfect. And another test case, enabled equal to false I have given, but okay. I'm making this test case as smoke. And I'm marking this test case as sanity. And I'm marking this test case as same. Smoke. I'm marking this test case as regression and sanity. Okay. And yeah, this test case as I'm making this test case as regression only. Okay, perfect. Now, guys, now carefully understand here. I want to run only smoke. I want to run only smoke test cases first. Can we do that? Yes. So let me rename this file. Okay, TestNG groups. I'm just naming it as groups for our understanding. Okay. Fine. Okay, so TestNG.groups example. These are all the classes I want to run. Okay, what classes I want to run, guys? These are all the classes I want to run. But now I want to run what, guys? I want to run only particular group of the test cases and all. Only particular group I want to run, guys. How we can do that? Only particular group. Very simple, guys. Come here. Whatever the classes you have, it is okay. Come here. Groups will be there. Okay, what will be there? Groups will be there. Come here. Groups. Okay. Come here. Groups will be there. And inside of a group, you have one more called run will be there. Okay, in the run, you have include and exclude will be there. You want to include. What you want to include? Only smoke you want to include. And you want to include what? And you want to, sorry, you want to exclude. Okay, you want to exclude what? I want to exclude regression. And also I want to exclude what? What is one more, guys? Sanity. Perfect. See, this is how you want to execute your test cases based on the groups. You want to run particular group of test cases, you can run it. And one more thing also, guys, you can observe carefully here. Some test cases, you can assign multiple groups also. For example, this test is there. I can give smoke also this test case. Sometimes some test cases maybe you need to run with smoke and you need to run with regression also. So multiple you can also update here. That is not at all a problem. Okay, you can update multiple. Perfect. See here, guys. Okay, now I want to run what, guys? Only smoke test cases I want to run out of all these classes. Can we run it? Carefully understand here. TestNG suite. It is going to run only smoke test cases, guys. Nothing else. Nothing else. It is going to run only smoke test cases for us. Next, today I'm going to upload the Excel connections related, guys. I will try to upload. Please try to go through it. End of the day, please check it out how the things are happening with it and let me know, guys. Okay. See, guys, how many test cases it is executed? Only 2 it is executed. Only 2. What are all? Why it is failing? Go here. Null pointer exception because this dot driver is null. Why? Drag and drop test. Okay. What is the problem with this? Okay. There is something problem is there, it seems. Okay. Null pointer exception. What is the line number? You can check it out. 33 line. Drag and drop example 33. Drag and drop example 33. Why driver is here, right? Driver is here. What is the problem? Anything? See here what you are doing. You are including smoke test cases and regression and sanity. You are excluding. Okay, that's fine. Nothing wrong in it, right? Just you are making groups. Because driver it is not getting. That is the problem. So driver is null, it is saying. What could be the reason? What could be the reason? Okay, let me run again. We'll see. Just I'm thinking what could be the reason behind it. Okay. This dot driver is null. you cannot, null point exception cannot invoke this dot driver is null. Same, this one also same thing. Cannot invoke because this dot driver is null. Let me go to these test cases. And what are the test cases it is executing? Drag and drop example and actions example. Drag and drop example. See, this is the smoke one. Okay, you are running smoke only, right? Drag and drop example, and one more is what? What is one more, guys? Actions example. Okay, this is also smoke test case. Now tell me what is the problem in this? Driver is here, it is running independently fine. Why it is giving error here? And before method, after method is there. But I'm not finding any issue here. Okay. So because why driver is getting null? Because we are launching here before method and after method. Okay, let me run this. Include statement, I have removed it. Okay, now it is working fine, it seems. Okay, two test cases executed. Okay, what are those? Drag and drop and actions example. These two only, right? Smoke. Okay, that's fine. Some problem is there with this statement and all. That's fine. Now, what we have given, guys? Exclude regression and exclude sanity. So it means it is going to run now only what? Smoke test cases. Smoke test case. I have given two things, regression and smoke somewhere. For one of the test case, I have given say regression and smoke. Is this test case is executed? Annotations example. Invocation count 10 is there. Groups I have given regression and smoke. Okay. Is this test case is executed, guys? Regression and smoke. I don't think it is executed. Why? What is the reason it is not executed? Guys, what is the reason why it is not executed? You have given groups as regression and smoke.
But we said exclude regression, maybe. That's why.
Okay, so what is the reason behind it? Here also smoke is there, right? It need to execute this test case also. What is this class? Annotations example. Do we have this class over there? Annotation example is here. But why these two classes only it is executed? Drag and drop and actions example. These two only executed. Okay, but annotations example is not. Yeah, let me check it out. What is the problem here? You want to invoke what? See here, smoky here it is there. Here also it is smoky is there. Okay, so any other place? No, these two test cases. These two means this test case enabled equal to false you have given. It is not going to run. That's fine. But this test case it need to invoke, right? This test case it need to invoke. Any skip are there? Can we check? In the console, any skips? No skips are there. Only two test cases it is running. See, after suit it is executed. See, guys, before suit and after suit it is executed. It is coming from annotations example only. But how come this test case got missed? That is what my point is. Okay, so you are having smoke here also. Any reason behind it? Priority 1, invocation count
Maybe
10.
we excluded the regression. That's why we not.
No,
It is not executed.
we excluded regression, but it is also part of smoke, right?
Yeah.
Okay, it is also part of smoke, right? So it need to run smoke also. It need to run smoke test cases also for us.
Mhm.
Okay, so you can see here what I excluded regression, fine. I excluded sanity, okay. For example, I want to run, okay, I want to exclude only sanity now. Okay, I want to exclude only sanity now. Carefully understand here what we need to do now. I want to exclude only sanity. Now run it, guys. What will happen? Like this way, you can work with the groups, guys. Okay. And one more thing I'm going to tell you, once groups are completed, next, you can decide what methods also. Okay. You can decide what methods also. What methods also you want to invoke and all. You are having the option for us. See, it is executed successfully, but test 4 is failed. That's fine. See, now it is executed. Alert example, drag and drop, actions example, okay, and annotations example also it is run. Okay, like this way you can work with what, guys? You can work with groups. Similar way. For example, annotation example is there. Okay, the annotation example is there. Okay, annotation example. I want to close class also. Perfect. I want to close the class. But in the middle, I want to run methods. I want to run methods. Particular method only I want to run. Okay. I want to run only particular method. Here also include, exclude will be there. I want to exclude some method. You need to provide the method name. Annotation example. I want to exclude. What I can do is, this is groups example, right? So let me save it as, okay. Instead of groups 2, I'm giving methods, TestNG methods. Okay, groups example. Let me remove this part. Okay, let it is. Okay, this is groups. Next, coming to the methods part, guys. I want to, now I'm removing this groups part. Let me comment here. Okay, or let me remove this part. You understand about the groups, particular group you want to run under. But now I want to run only, I want to exclude some test cases. See, so far we have seen what, guys? Enabled equal to false we have given, but I don't want to do that. I cannot go to the every test case and exclude that and this and all. So just I want to run this test. I want to ignore this test case. How we can do that? I want to ignore this test case. Just give that method name. Now exclude. This method will be excluded. Okay. This method will be excluded and it is not going to run. Please run it carefully and observe here. Any class you want to include or exclude any methods, you can do that by using this. Okay. Now guys, what happened? Still it is running. Okay. So it is executed. You can see here total 15 are there. One is skipped. Okay. One is skipped. One is failure. Okay. You can see this. This part it is okay. annotations example, you can see here. Okay, these two are fine, but one is skipped is there, right? That test case will be skipped, whatever you excluded here. Annotations example. Okay, so one test case is skipped. What is that? C test, right? C test is not at all executed. C test is not at all executed. It is excluded. Like this way, you can work with include and exclude on methods level also. Okay, sir, I want to run all my test cases in this package. That is also possible. Directly you can execute. Let me say one more XML, packages. Okay, packages. You want to run all the test cases in your package. You don't want to exclude, include, and anything you want to do. You want to run what, guys? Everything in your package. Remove this. What you want to do? You want to give packages. That's it. Package. Which package you want to run, guys? See, com.testng.practice is our package. com.testng.practice is our package. Now what will happen? Tell me. Whatever the test cases available in this package, all the test cases it is going to execute. Whatever the test cases are there, everything it will execute. Okay, let me run this and show you what are all test cases available in your package. Everything will be executed. See, whatever the test cases are there, everything it is executed. So package level you want to run, then this is the XML format you need to provide. Package level. So far what we have seen, guys, we have seen how to work with the groups, how to include, exclude groups, okay, and how to include, exclude methods, and how to perform with the groups part we have done. And also we have seen today, depends on methods, how we need to do it, okay. See, all the test cases, total 18 are there. These failures and skips are talking about what, guys? We have intentionally failed one of the test case, and this is the skipped one. Why this is skipped? Because there is a depends on methods will be there. See here, depends on not successfully finished methods. Okay, that is the reason one is failed. So this way you can work with the what, guys? Packages also. Okay, fine. Tomorrow our agenda will be we need to work with how to run your test cases, same all the test cases parallelly on different browsers. I want to run my test cases parallelly on different browsers. How I can do that? Okay, I want to run my test cases, what, guys? Parallelly on different browsers. How we can do that? Okay, so that is the main agenda for tomorrow, how we can do that part, and parameters will be there. Okay, how to work with parameters, how to pass the parameter from here to your test case. That part we are going to see tomorrow. Okay, these are all the main agenda for tomorrow, guys. So far, coding part almost completed, guys. You no need to done any coding and all. Whatever we have done, it is very much enough. Now everything is more of a configurations part. Okay, little you need to remember these all configurations, how we are doing and all. That's it. More of coding part almost we are done. Okay, TestNG, Maven, Jenkins, GitHub, these all are okay. More of configurations part will be there. Okay, fine. Any other questions? Anything, guys? Okay, I hope you all are following very well. So please try to practice. Do you want any assignment from me, or you are doing anything else?
We are practicing these examples, so finishing all the remaining.
Do you need any assignment or
Mhm.
not needed today? So if you are working all the old things and all, that's fine. But if you are having a time, please let me know. I'm ready to give so many assignments to you. I want to make you guys busy with assignments, guys. Okay, so
Sure,
at
sir.
least you all are not started yet. TestNG, please start with that and try to complete today's and yesterday's sessions. Okay, so that part, and Java almost you completed, and I will be uploading few more today or tomorrow. Please try to check it out. Okay, okay, guys, that's all for today. So see you on tomorrow. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir.